So there are a number of things that really need to be balanced, other than just the content that's being migrated. We've really seen this as the new perimeter. So especially with COVID and the people needing to be able to function really efficiently and securely from working from home or remotely. It's been a critical requirement, really, that it doesn't matter if you're migrating, these things need to be in place. So there needs to be in place on both sides, and the security elements have really taken on, I think, a lot more weight in these complex migrations. We also see that two organizations may be at different levels of maturity. And the thing about Office 365 is the platform will be upgraded and the security and governance elements will be put there whether you like it or not. You don't have any control over what Microsoft will release. But you may have, for example, held back on certain features and functions. You may have held back on external sharing or Teams collaboration externally, and the other organization might not have. So there's an important area here of balancing out those requirements, making sure the maturity levels from the security and the governance side of things are balanced and in both interests. Sometimes the smaller organization, which is being swallowed up by a larger organization, may be more advanced, maybe using more advanced features, but the bigger organization isn't ready for that yet. So a conversation really needs to be had around what's going to be the best for the joint venture going forward. So we've seen that this is almost the traditional rhythm of upgrading from Exchange to 2010 to 20 to the new versions of things is really gone. But what we do see is organizations are on a continual kind of gradual maturity, sort of maturation cycle of using these governance and security features. Obviously, some of those that Johan has already mentioned on the security side, but also on the content management side or on the information governance side, we have things like data policies, the different types of data protection. So it could be labels. So one organization may have done a lot of work around data classification and labeling and information protection and the policies that drive the protection of the information based on the labels that have been set up. So now if you're suddenly bringing a new organization into the fold, there really needs to be both some change management and some decisions made on how that'll be deployed, or if it'll be delayed, or what's acceptable to allow this balance to be created between the organizations.